Welcome back to Lucid Daily, the #1 spot for Lucid news and information. Today there was a ton of news and we'll also recap what happened this weekend, so let's go ahead and get started. Very first thing is Lucid closed on Friday at $26.59 a share. They were down 5.4%. Today was President's Day in the United States, so the markets were closed. And tomorrow should be, I expect, a pretty red day because of this. A lot of the drama around Ukraine and Russia and everything that's going on around that is heavily impacting the market, so it'll be interesting to see how the market reacts. If it's already expecting this, exactly what sectors will do good tomorrow and what sectors will fall tomorrow. So definitely pay attention to that. The next thing is Bear's Workshop did have a flyover today. There was 120 cars in the parking lot today. There was 2 car haulers, 21 cars. It looks like were in the car hauler. No, I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. 21 cars were in this middle section right here. I mean, you do have this construction going on right here. I'm wondering what they're doing. It looks like they're digging some sort of trench. So I don't know if it's some sort of electrical or what it may be. Next, you have another 20 cars over here, and then there's 5 cars to your right. A lot of them are uncovered, so I think it's fairly safe to assume that a lot of these could be Grand Touring, but we don't have any concrete news from Lucid or anything like that, so stay tuned. Next, you did have a tweet go out today. This was from Dr. EV that he just got an email from Lucid, and he tagged a lot of Lucid owners that are on Twitter. And let's go ahead and read this together. It says, the attached notification letter is being shared in accordance with the National Traffic and Motor Vehicle Safety Act. We've determined that a defect relating to safety exists in certain 2022 Lucid Air vehicles. Specifically, front strut dampers installed on certain Lucid Airs may have been manufactured by the supplier with a snap ring located directly below the coil spring seat installed in the wrong orientation. This condition may result in a sudden loss of ground clearance, vehicle vibration, and frontline braking damage, increasing the risk of crash. Please reach out to a Lucid service center or contact Lucid customer care with a phone number and an email to schedule time to have your Lucid Air inspected as soon as possible. We apologize for this inconvenience and assure you that any inspection and remedy, if necessary, will be performed at no charge to you. A member of the Lucid team will explain your options for scheduling an appointment at a Lucid service center, scheduling the mobile service team visit to your location, or having a Lucid Valet service transport your Lucid Air for you. So it sounds like there was a part that was not assembled correctly, and the good news is that if there is any issues, they will replace it at no charge. This isn't like an emergency, like you have to take it in. It sounds like a recommendation or a suggestion if you would take that. And Travis Morgan did reply, said, okay, I had my struts inspected and they are good. Apparently the issue is from the supplier, not from Lucid. That still makes it Lucid's problem, but I'm not sure how many cars it actually affects. So Travis Morgan, it sounds like, did have his Air inspected and he was good to go. And it's not a Lucid problem. It was the part that came to Lucid, and Lucid did the best they could. And apparently that it's the parts issue. So it's good to hear that that wasn't like a major issue, like they have to bring all 500 vehicles back and have them re-inspected and have them refixed. Looks like Travis's was good to go. It's good to see Lucid posting about their employees, the workplace, good news that they're active. It's fun to have a company that's active in terms of public relations. There was an article published on MSN today regarding Morgan Stanley, and they do have a pretty bearish target on Lucid. They have an underweight rating at $16, but he did highlight a couple of things that I personally am looking for in the earnings call, so I wanted to go over them with you guys. The first yellow highlighted mark I have highlighted right here is the street number from fourth quarter deliveries should be in the range of a 200 unit range, he added. So they're expecting about 200. So anything over, obviously the expectation is 520. But most people understand that they're not going to hit that, so it looks like the estimate's around 200. So in my opinion, anything over 200 is okay. Anything at or around 200 would be fine. The next red part that I have bracketed right here is a Q4 delivery miss is not a big deal in our opinion, the analyst wrote, because it's only 500 deliveries. It's not like multiple thousands. So go down to the next part here, and he says delivery guidance of 20,000. The analyst said this number should be seen as a bull case stretch goal, he added. So if they can hit that 20,000, if they're still projecting that, that is a really bull case scenario for Lucid. And then the last part I have highlighted right here is the reservation numbers. Jonas has said will also be an important sentiment indicator. I like the word sentiment is because based off reservations, you can kind of get how in demand the Lucid vehicles are. So those are definitely the 3 things that I'm looking for. Q4 deliveries, but more importantly, I'm looking for the 20,000 estimate and reservations. That's what I'm mainly paying attention to. So it was a good piece that was published by MSN. It did look like this weekend 1.1.8 came out, and as you can see, it says we're improving your Lucid Air's door controls and seat adjustment experience. before beginning the update, make sure your vehicle is not plugged in. So it's nothing like too insane, but like I always say, I do love seeing Lucid's vehicles get better and better. Like it is just software will rule. So if they can get their software better and better, that is what in hopes I believe will make Lucid an extremely valuable company. Next, there was a little bit of drama on Twitter this week, and I just feel like we should address it. I don't think it's a big deal at all. I think it's more comical than anything. You can see this individual here is extremely similar, if not the same person as the vice president of the powertrain. Basically, a lot of the Tesla fanboys on Twitter were down, like, kind of just bullying Lucid that they're delivering their cars to their employees. I don't care really. Cars are getting delivered. I could care less. I just think it was just kind of funny to see how fast the Tesla people found that and attacked it. It's okay. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter at all. It's just small little things to nitpick. There was a new feature pushed out where it looks like it will update the speed limit and offers you your maximum speed. So if you're at cruise control on a 35 and the speed limit goes to 65, this little button right here, the visualization is not the best, but this little button right here will give you a suggestion that you should go increase to that speed limit. And I thought that was pretty intuitive software push for how early the company is. So if you guys have enjoyed this, I really encourage you guys to subscribe. We cover Lucid daily. My goal is to become the #1 space for Lucid news and information. Tomorrow's gonna be super interesting with the Russia and Ukraine things, and the Q4 earnings call is a week from today. So subscribe because we will be streaming that live, and we'll be going over everything, and we'll be listening to the earnings call. And for those of you that have stuck around, I have a funny little meme to you that I found that I kind of laughed at this week. It says, "When you ask me how the market is doing and I say it's functioning, this is what I mean." Thought it was comical, but I do appreciate you guys' support. I hope you guys have a fantastic week in getting ready for the Q4 earnings call. And if you have any questions, let me know down in the description or in the comments, or if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments as well. But like always, stay safe. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy investing.